Hey everybody, Trinoplex here, and today we're doing a 500 subscriber Q&A special. Woo! I asked you guys a couple days ago to leave some questions down in the comments, and you guys did, so we're going to answer those today. But I want to say again, thank you to everybody who's subscribed, who comes to the live streams, who watches the videos, and just supporting me. I know 500 may not seem like a lot, but it genuinely means so much to me to see so many people care. So let's hope for 1,000, and by the end of the year, let's see if we can do that. But to start us off, Official asked us our first question with, what's the luckiest thing to ever happen to me? I actually had to think about that for a minute because I guess not a lot of lucky things have happened in my life that I can really think about. But the main one that did stick with me was about 12 years ago. I was at a sporting event, and I found about $100 at around the bathrooms. I actually used that $100 to help me buy my first console, which was actually a DS. So that was the first console I ever owned other than the Wii. So just, $500 can make a big difference in a kid's life, especially with buying games. And my parents were like, "Are you sure you want to buy this?" Like, yes, that's for sure what I want to buy. And it just, it stuck with me to this day. I don't have that DS anymore, unfortunately, but it will forever remain in my memory. Alright, next question was by Reaper. He asked me, how did I meet Martin? And if you don't know who Martin is, she's my girlfriend who pops up in my live streams every now and again. She'll wave hi or she'll talk to y'all. We actually met about 2 years ago on a dating app. I know not a super amazing story, but we met on a dating app and we talked for about a month and a half or so. And we met in person and it all just kind of went from there. And now we live together. And she's great. I love her very much, and I think you guys like it when she pops up in the streams too. So let's hope for more of her in the meantime. Next up was by The Wind. He asked me, kidney or liver, which is more sellable? If I had to guess, I would say probably a kidney. Actually, I don't know. They're both pretty good. I like them both. Let's sell the liver though. Well, let's say the liver is more sellable without looking that up. Next up was by Tiger the Potato. Love you, bro. Were you ever close to death? I can actually think of multiple occasions where I've almost died. It's like, I don't know if I should be worried or not that I've almost died multiple times. Alright, but the main one that was definitely the closest was maybe about 4 years ago. I was dropping my sister off at practice, and I was driving the car home, and it was a mix of me not fully paying attention and kind of like dozing off and looking out the window, and like the other driver's fault. But it was a semi truck that had drifted in my lane slightly, and I wasn't fully paying attention. I didn't see it coming until the last second. I swerved out of the way, and the semi truck actually slid down the side of the car. So if I hadn't moved that slight little bit, it more than definitely would have killed me. So that's the closest I ever came to death. I feel like most people wouldn't have expected that. I hope a lot of people haven't been in car crashes, but thankfully I'm here today to annoy y'all. Let's hope that doesn't happen again though. And Hacker asked me where are the Pokemon packs. He wanted me to open Pokemon packs live on stream for doing the Q&A, but I'm actually making it a video. And I don't have any Pokemon packs, so I don't even know where to buy those. Reaper asked me another question, and he asked, how old were you when you got your first bike? I think I was around 10 years old. No, that's a lie. I was 8 years old. I remember it was on my birthday, and my dad actually brought it in. It was a bright blue bike, and it took me forever to learn how to ride it, because I took the training wheels off right away, but yeah, about 8 years old is when I first got my bike. We have Liam. He asked me, what's my job? I don't think you guys want to know my job other than, let's just say I have to deal with people every day. So, there's a lot of jobs to deal with people, and, those aren't any fun, but, it's a job, and we make it work. Morningstar, she asked me, what's your favorite word? I don't know what to ask. My favorite word? Well, let me think about that for a minute. Monkey and stink are just two of my favorite. Yeah, those are my two favorite words. You get two instead of one. Monkey and stink. They're pretty interchangeable. Mecca asked me, waffles or pancakes? I don't know if this is like a hot take, but I think pancakes are much better than waffles. I know they're like essentially the same thing. Waffles are just like I've never actually seen the new rabbits. Oh my gosh, they're fat. Waffles are like crunchy pancakes though, so pretty much the same thing, but I'd say pancakes. Reaper asking again, my man Reaper asking all the questions. Has Martin ever embarrassed you in public or the other way around? I embarrass her way more than she embarrasses me. I hate to admit that. We'll be at the store and I'll definitely talk too loud or I'll say something embarrassing. What? I'm trying to think of a good example. This might sound mean, but I remember we were at it could have been Walmart. I don't know. We were at the store and there was a lady, or no, it was a couple, and they smelt very interesting. They had a very interesting smell to them, and I said it a bit too loud, and I think they heard me, and she was very much embarrassed by me and tried to shuffle me out of that section of the store pretty fast. But, you know, sorry to those people. I feel bad for saying y'all are stinky, bringing it back with our favorite word. But yeah, I definitely embarrass her more than she embarrasses me. I don't think she ever embarrasses me in public. Hacker asked me, tell us some crazy shit that happened throughout your life. I guess this isn't like super crazy. Let me think actually. I remember a story. I don't recommend doing this, so anyone who's done this before, you know, shame on us. If you've ever gone ding-dong ditching, yeah, I know we are some really creative kids for going ding-dong ditching. It was me and like 3 other friends, and one of them had gone up to the door and he rang it, and obviously no one came out, and we were kind of walking away at that point. And then I don't know why we decided to turn around and we were gonna try it again, but the second we started walking by the house, a guy, like homeowner, came out with a gun. He was like, I'm calling the cops now. And we all just sprint away. We sprint away, and there was a school right by that guy's house, and I jump over it. I land on my back, and I get the wind knocked out of me. So 2 of my other friends have to help carry me away before the guy starts chasing us. I don't think he even like really left his porch, but just the idea that someone has a gun and he's like, we're gonna call the cops, was so terrifying to me at such a young age. But yeah, I guess that's not super crazy, but I feel like not a lot of people have gone ding-dong ditching anymore, but I don't recommend it. Let's not do that anymore. We have the homie Ro, aka Jay. What are your plans when you become famous? You know, I don't know if I'll ever become famous doing this. If I do, then, you know, thank y'all. I really appreciate it. 500 feels famous to me. But, you know, I'm going to keep streaming. I'm going to keep trying to make videos. I'm very bad about it. What is this turtle doing out here? I'm going to keep making videos and just trying to have fun doing it with y'all. I never want to become one of those streamers who doesn't care about his community anymore, because I know a lot of people just do it for money. But I'm probably just going to keep doing it, try to get better equipment, make better high-quality videos, you know? Don't worry, I'm never going to have, like, a music career. I don't know what it is with all of YouTubers and wanting to be musicians. It's like, we should just leave that shit alone. Leave it alone. But we'll see. Let's see where we're at in about 5 years. I'll come back to this and see where we're at in 5 years. We have Shade saying, what's the first game I ever played? I had to think about that for a minute. I think the main game I played was actually Mario on the DS. It was New Super Mario Bros. On the DS. I remember because it was actually on the DS I got it from the $100. So that was a long time ago. If you guys remember that, you know, definitely one of my favorite Mario games. Definitely an older Mario game. Man, that's like 20 years old now. But, golly, I want to play that again. But that's probably the first game I played that I can think of. Yeah, that's definitely one of the first games. Shade asked a couple other questions too. Do you have a favorite streamer that you'd like to emulate or become successful as in the future? How about someone you would like to work with? I don't actually watch a lot of streamers, to be honest. Oh gosh, it's nighttime. I think Speed is actually pretty funny. I like how he puts on a good character and he's pretty entertaining. Not a streamer as much, but Markiplier is always a safe choice. Let me really think about that for a minute. Vanoss was an inspiration to me. Not a streamer, but he was definitely someone I looked up to and enjoyed watching his videos, even to this day. If I could work with somebody or make videos with somebody, well, I've really liked making videos with Hadori Unlimited. If you haven't watched Hadori, he's great, and you should go subscribe to him as well. But a bigger YouTuber, H2O Delirious would definitely be like, wow, like this is it. I loved watching him growing up alongside Vanoss. Let me think of someone else. An actual streamer? Jay Schlatt. Jay Schlatt would be it. Yeah, let's do a collab with Jay Schlatt. Ant Venom. I'd love to make a video with Ant Venom. I don't know what about, but you know, we love Ant Venom. We love Jay Schlatt. Shade also asked, do you have any other passion projects that you want to work or pursue in the future? Doesn't have to pertain to your streaming either. I've always wanted to make a horror movie, even if it was like kind of short. I don't know what it would be about other than like a slasher, because I loved slashers growing up, even to this day. So definitely like a scary movie or something on the lines of that. I would love to make a short film. When did you start streaming officially? What made you decide to start streaming? What advice would you give someone when they want to start streaming casually? So I actually had started making videos 9 years ago. A lot of them are deleted, or those channels are deleted now. But I started streaming officially 4 months ago, and I did it for about a month until I had to stop for personal reasons, and I came back to doing it 2 months ago in February. I've really enjoyed doing it. I didn't really have a specific reason other than I've always liked the idea of making people laugh or making people happy or entertaining people. I'd like to think I'm somewhat entertaining if you guys have decided to stay around, but I appreciate the chat too. They keep me engaging. Streaming's great. I love streaming compared to making videos. Making videos is fun, but being able to read y'all's chat and just talk with y'all like in a live setting has always been so fun for me, and I plan on to keep doing it, and I have no real reasons to stop unless it's like medical related. But any advice I would give, don't try to be over the top. Just be yourself, have fun with it, even if you only have one viewer, because I've had times before when I've had just one viewer, and if they're engaging with you and they're having fun, that's all that really matters to me. Don't do it for the money. Don't do it just to become famous. Just have fun with it. I use Streamlabs because it's really simple to use. Streamlabs or OBS, whichever you prefer, I guess. But just start doing it. Don't stress about how many people are how many people are watching, or even what you're making your stream about. I mean, I do Minecraft because Minecraft is simple, and it's what my computer can handle, because I have to stream on my Xbox, actually. You guys know it. And I think that was pretty much all the questions that I can think of, or all the questions that you guys left. I appreciate everyone who left a question for me. If you guys have any more questions in the future, be sure to leave them down in the community post or wherever you'd like. And I'll be sure to make another Q&A at some point. I appreciate everyone who left a question, who comes to the live streams, who just supports me in general. It's a ton of fun to come and stream every day or every other day. And I need to get a video out, so I promise I'll get a video out soon by the time this one's going up. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all every day. And I hope to be doing this for a long time, even alongside my actual job. Maybe one day this could be my actual career, but who knows? That's hopes and dreams. But I hope everyone has a great day / night. I hope you enjoyed the live streams. I hope you enjoy my videos as well. I hope you enjoy me. If you don't, then what are you doing here? But I'll see you guys tonight when I live stream. Everyone have a wonderful day. I hope to see you guys soon. All right, bye guys.